It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports, Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, one thing we know, they feel they match up well in this contest. It's obviously an opponent they're confident going up against.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening. Well, thanks. He's a great passer, David. There's no doubt he can set the table. And both these teams very aggressive. Looking at early offense, transition defense, I think would be critical. What do you think?
Up-tempo basketball, Kevin. Up-tempo basketball. Right now, the pace. How do you control the pace? You got to control the boards. You got to be aggressive on the defensive end because this game can get out of hand if you don't get back on D.
Tip-off goes to Houston. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Mirotić at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. And it's Wade in at the 3 slot. Kicks it to Mirotić. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Mirotić has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what Mirotić does best. A knockdown 3-ball specialist. Doesn't hesitate in pulling the trigger.
Harden, the pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And last season, Harden just put up some incredible numbers all across the board. His assists were league leading, which nobody saw coming. He didn't have a big drop in his own scoring, even as he was creating so much more for others.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Well, look, Lopez doesn't hesitate once he gets the ball. I like seeing him be aggressive on offense.
Houston moving the ball around. Anderson a screen on Wade in the corner. Harden 6 to shoot, and Anderson kicks to Paul. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Mirotić's shot is off. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Paul. The 15-footer. That's tipped, but they get it back. From beyond the arc and then some. Paul's got 5 now. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in, more often than not.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Nene is out there with Luke and Mbamute. And it's Tucker in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
You got to crowd Wade in the mid-range. I mean, his in-between game is straight filthy.
And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Paul. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Rockets leading by 3. Nene the pass to Gordon. The rebound by Grant.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking. He just looks more engaged this second quarter, a far cry from his disappointing play in the first period.
Al Gordon. Nene with the screen on Holiday. Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Sinks the triple. Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Houston on top, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Dwayne. What's the focus in the second half?
Well, I mean, we just want the ball go up. We just got to rebound the ball. We got to get in there as a team, all of us, and rebound the ball. You know, they crash the glass, all of them. But at the end of the day, it's about getting a win. We can play any style, and tonight we just want to figure out how to get a win.
Sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime show. I'm Ernie Johnson. The guy nodding over here is Kenny the Jet Smith. And the guy that's doing that is Shaquille O'Neal. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
The second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Mirotić at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. And it's Wade in at the 3. And Chris, we know you are always trying to connect with our fans over social media. We have a question for you sent in by a viewer who asked, Chris, if you weren't a basketball player, what other profession do you think you may have pursued?
Wow. Well, I used to want to be a wrestler and and other guys like that. But no, my mother was a teacher, and I always was with her in school. And I think, I love kids and hanging around kids. So it definitely would be something where I'm instructing kids. I don't know if it would be school or if it would be a gym teacher or if it would be working with kids in some type of way. But definitely would want to work with kids.
I can see you as a teacher. Like if you were a wrestler, like what would your name be? Like would you be like the Flash?
Yeah. Oh man,
what name would you
have? It was some terrible names back there. Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, Ultimate Warrior, Superfly Snooker. I know I gave my name back. I gave myself a name back in there. I don't know. I'd have to figure out first what my persona was. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. I have to think about that one. But I'm too skinny, man. I think I've broken up in that game. I know that for sure. So I think I made the right decision.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive glass, using that gigantic body of his to snag down second chance opportunity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. And Ba'amute comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for Paul. Chicago also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Markkanen comes in for Mirotic. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D.
Done with it. 6 points for him. Holiday, a screen on Harden. There's a good screen. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on head coach Fred Hoiberg.
Make them feel us now, all right? We got to guard them, all right? Contest everything and rebound. All 5 of you guys get in there and rebound.
Words of Fred Hoiberg moments ago asking for a full commitment to defense and rebounding. We'll see if he can get it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves offense. It's that shiny sports car, you know, but you have to do those other things to perform well consistently.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Luke and Ba'amute. Then it's Nene in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He told them it's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring this one home. Guys, we'll see if they have what it takes to get it done. Back to you.
It's Harden with the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
One shot behind the lanes.
And Harden was the runner-up for the MVP award in 2015, a dynamite player, and continues to excel in all aspects of the game.
Outside Holiday, over Mba'amute, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Screen by Capella, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Paul comes in for James Harden. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bulls. Dwayne Wade comes in for Justin Holiday.
Whoa, strength from Wade. You can tell he loves finishing through contact.
One shot.
And that one falls for Wade.
Great players understand the situation. Close game, he rises to the challenge.
Capella with a screen on Levine. Anderson the screen. Paul with the 3. That one's not going to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. with the shot. Nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. They set the pick. Dunn dishes to Levine. The pass to Wade. Over Ariza. Good.
Wade has made many big shots over his career. When his team needs a bucket, he steps to the plate.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 1. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And the teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Inside. Count it!
It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. Dunn passes to Levine. Lopez a screen. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Buries it from outside.
Timeout. Love the attitude of Mirotic. When the game is close, he wants the ball in his hands. He knows how to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
If possible, I think you run something that let you go for the 3. Take the best shot available.
Now here's Paul. Screen by Capella. Bullseye!
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering